Okay, so today we're going to look at putting your dog onto whistles. Now, I find putting a dog onto whistles one of the most rewarding training sessions, because if your dog's already quite competent on their sides and stopping well and walking up well, they seem to just click onto it really, really quickly. Once your dog's on whistles, you feel really accomplished, and it kind of takes you to that next level between a sort of farm dog and a really good farm dog getting on for a trial dog. We tend to do this around the stage where your dog is quite confident at most tasks. So, for example, Banjo here, he is running out okay, he's flanking both ways okay, he's taken off-balance flanks, inside flanks, and it's this stage we put them on whistles. You can do it right from the get-go, but we find we don't want to overwhelm them with too much information at one time. So we find that getting them to this level, and they already have a really good basis for learning stuff, so they just kind of absorb the whistles really readily. I would say it is worthwhile looking at your dog's style of movement before you decide on what whistles to have. So if you've got a really, really sharp dog, you might want to use slower, more relaxed whistles, and also if you've got a really, steady dog, you might want to use quite zippy whistles. But in actual fact, I tend to use one set of whistles across all my dogs because I just don't have the mental capacity to be changing them. It's really basic how you do whistles, exactly the same way you've put sides on them. You just put the whistle to the movement. So I always start off putting a stop whistle and a walk-on whistle. Now, I put those both on together because when I very first started, I had my very first bitch on a really good stop whistle. And then when I tried to progress and put her onto different whistles, she just assumed that every whistle she heard was a stop whistle. So it made it really difficult to try and move on. So straight away, I put two different whistles on. The stop whistle, which they take to really well. You just blow the stop whistle immediately after you've asked for a lie down, and they usually stop. And your stop whistle sounds like a stop whistle, it goes whoo. And equally, the get up whistle is and they just naturally, your dog wants to get up on its feet and follow sheep anyway. So as soon as they hear that sort of get up whistle, they are right up on their feet. So we've done a little bit with that with Banjo already. He's had a couple of lessons of stop and walk on. So we're ready to start putting flank whistles on him. Now, I do tend to put on one flank whistle at a time, just so the dog isn't overwhelmed with information and, starting to get hesitant on what you're asking for. So today, I think we'll put on the come by whistle, which is two sharp whistles, and just keep the way the same. You only have to do it for a couple of lessons and you'll find they're pretty much on it really quickly, and then you can start putting on the other side, and before you know it, you've got a dog that's fully on whistles. Going on to whistles really is the next step, and it just makes all of your handling so much easier because your dog can be sort of 200-300 yards away and you can still communicate without having to raise your voice too much. It's also really good if you've got a really sensitive dog. I'd recommend putting them on whistles sooner rather than later, because sometimes just the act of raising your voice to convey volume at that distance can make a sensitive dog potentially a little bit more worried and concerned, whereas if you put them on whistles, you can convey that volume without sounding harsh. So we'll go and show you what we mean with Banjo now. Lie down, lie down, come by. So we're coming up to a stop now. Lie down, way, lie down, way. Steady. So you can see it's really basic. I ask for the stop and give a whistle, or give a whistle then ask for the stop. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Come by. Come by. Come by. Come by. Come by. Come by. Lie down. Way. And you can actually see your dog's preparing to go to stop at balance anyway. So you're just kind of giving them a whistle so that they understand what's coming next, which is the lie down. I tend to mix it up. Sometimes I give a whistle, then a lie down, and sometimes a lie down, then a whistle. Just depends. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Come by. Lie down. Come by. Come by. Come by. come by. Shh. Lie down, boy, boy. Lie down, lie down. So we're going to start now putting the left-hand flank whistle, which for banjo is going to be sharp, sharp. So just give it to him. Come by, come by, come by. Lie down. Way. Lie down. Come by, come by. Lie down, lie down. Come by, come by, come by, come by. Lie down, way, way. Lie down. Come by, come by. Lie down, lie down, lie down, lie down. Lie down. Lie down, come by. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down, lie down. So you can see with banjo, lie down. He's taken to it really easily, and I think once you get the dog to the stage of knowing its sides really well, lie down, they tend to take to it really well because they're really keen to work and they click on really quickly. So he'll be on his sides properly in just a couple of lessons. So putting whistles on a dog is very much like putting sides on a dog. You do it mostly at hand, and you get them confident and competent at hand before you start moving into bigger fields and bigger distances. If at any stage your dog stops listening, you have to bring it right back to basics and start going round at hand again. The secret is also to make sure that you get your whistles correct before you start, because if your whistles are inconsistent at this stage, the dog's going to get really confused. So work yourself, make sure you get your stop and your walk on whistle correct, then you can get one side really good and then the other side really good, and then apply it to your own dog, and you'll find that they'll catch on really quickly. But this is definitely, putting whistles on a dog is the first step on your road to trialing. Right, come on, Banjo.